Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. Hopefully you learned something. Let's go.
Right, here we go. But just to get these primer spots going, I'm doing it at 90 fast. And then I'll pull it down to 75 for the control coat. So 25 PSI. Just gonna dust it on, blow it, dust it on, blow it, dust it on. That would be good. Where's my blower? Over there. Basically the same thing. Remember, we're not rushing this job. Okay, we shouldn't be rushing any job, but this one in particular, I just want to stress that. And we can't be rushing it. Because it's nice and hot in the booth, these are gonna flash off fast. This I know I can put a little bit heavier. Okay. Right. 25 PSI. This is a HDE Carbonio 360 light, and it's a 1.2. These are available on the website, and they're amazing guns. What can I say? I wouldn't sell them if they weren't amazing, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, obviously I may seem biased because I sell them, but I'm telling you, they're amazing. So I'm just going around to get coverage on the primer, but I'm going to base this whole entire car. So when I'm doing those spots, I'm just playing around with my trigger, right? So I'm not like dumping it on. Who else paints like this? Somebody else paint like this? Somebody's gonna chew me apart. A little bit there. That's water primer, so it's a lot lighter than the actual primer. So these blowers, if anybody has used these, you know how amazing they are. These are available on the website, by the way. Okay, that's good to go. Whoa! And they're very durable. And if you ever snap them, you put them back in. Just like that. Okay. Making sure I got no stuff in my hands. Put on another coat there. Nice and heavy. I'm gonna go all the way to the back. Because I want to start getting a uniform coverage on the whole entire thing, right? Oh, sucks being short sometimes. So we get the edges there. Now, I'm putting one leg in the front and another leg on the side. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. Not sure what everybody does, but that's what I'm doing. And when I come up, I'm sliding my right foot behind my back. Okay? And then I'm bringing it back forward. But when I go forward like that, I'm sliding my foot like behind my back almost to make sure I get that leverage. And the reason why I'm sliding it is because I want to be consistent. I don't want to make sudden movements because that would affect what's happening in my arm. Just little intricacies that maybe not everybody knows. We're going to carry our color around here, and we're going to use up all this base that we got here. I mixed 25 ounces. Not sure if I'll use them all. Actually, I'm not sure if I have enough because I have 2 bumpers to do for this car, which I'm doing them in the other booth. But thought I'd show you the color anyway. And yeah, we'll take a look at this car once it's done. If I remember, most of the time, I go look at the car and the car is gone. So hopefully I'll catch this one before it's gone. I just tapped the gun there because I know I'm running low. So I don't want any spitting. I just want to make sure I get a continuous stream there, especially at the top of the truck. Okay? And whoa, almost forgot this. So now we'll check it with the lights off and stuff, but pretty confident that, you know, we can, after this flashes off, we can put another even coat all around it and then a control coat and we're done. Okay, we'll be back. All right, and we're good to go. So a little bit of this. So now, what I'll do, I'm gonna put one coat on everything. And just to make sure that, you know, any chips that were filled on the side of the doors and stuff, and to make sure that this primer is covered. And then after that, we're good to go with that control coat. I'm gonna keep this at 25 psi and full trigger, fan pretty much all the way open, right? That's all the way open. I just do half a turn in. We're gonna do 25 psi. Okay, get that out of here. Hey, you can get these on the website. They're 150 bucks US, right? Comes with the digital regulator, the gauge and the regulator. So, and it's awesome because you can switch them up to different guns and whatever. And this is gun wash safe. So anyways, okay, I'm gonna start with the hood because I got the most paint. So I'm gonna start with the front end. I'm actually gonna start here and just an even coat. Not too heavy, not too light. Just a nice, just a nice medium wet coat. Making sure that I have consistency, that I'm keeping the same amount of paint. I want to make sure that it's even. This M5s are very wide, so it's so hard for me to get them in the middle of the hood. My goodness. Beauty. Here. See how I'm going over the edge there? Right? That's what I want. Over the edge, and now I just stop right there. Okay, over the edge here, and I stop right there. That way we don't have any unnecessary buildup. This is looking lovely, I tell ya. I'm gonna continue here, and I'm doing full trigger, but moving at a consistent pace. I don't know how we can determine how fast I'm moving, but just consistent. I want to keep it consistent, because when you do that, you're able to realize what you did wrong or what you did right. Okay? And if you keep everything consistent, then everything looks the same. That's what we want. Okay, well, that's it. I'm gonna have to mix a little bit more base. I mixed 50 ounces. Leave that there. So I mixed 50 ounces for this and the 2 bumpers that I gotta put full color on. So probably gonna mix about 10 ounces more and that's it. All right, here we go. 18 psi or 19 psi. 19 psi, and I'm just gonna go quickly over it with this. Every little bit counts, especially when you're doing a complete matte finish paint job. So any little bit, you know, one dust speck too big, and that's the difference between redoing it and not. And as you can see in my videos, like, I don't do a lot of denibbing of the base because honestly I think that just creates more dust, and we don't need more dust in the booth. So anyways, same gun obviously, 19 psi. I'm going to start here, finish at the other spot, and then continue my way. And we're just a consistent dry coat like that, just to get those metallics to hang out, chill, enjoy, just sit in there, nice and easy, just like that. Trying to get it as uniform as possible. We don't want any wet spots because that would create modeling. This is obviously black metallic, so it's easier. Let's face it, it is easier. But if you treat every color like if it was silver or a hard color to spray, then you get better at spraying those silvers because you spray them the same. Just a little bit of advice there, you know, try to spray every color like if it was an extremely difficult color to lay down, and by definition, good practice, right? Good practice makes perfect. And that's it, boys and girls. I'm gonna finish up the bumpers, and we're gonna mix it clear. We'll be ready to go. Here are the bumpers. Same thing. Control coat. 19 psi. Nice and easy. Boom. That's it. Woo! So in total I mixed 60 ounces. So do the math or whatever, Google it. Whatever that means in liters or anything like that. And yeah, let's go mix it clear. So this is what I use for all the flat matte cars that I do. It's been working for years now, and honestly it's like bulletproof for me. This is D8126 ceramic clear, SLV 4985 universal flying agent, and the ceramic clear hardener D8226. So I very, 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 very much recommend this. And this is expensive, but it works. It's 2 to 1. When it comes to just the clear, you can use this very, very good clear, very nice clear. But anyways, that's what I use. Very consistent. We're gonna mix a bunch. Okay. HD clear, 1.3 with the MP cap. Very important. This stuff's thick, okay? This clear coat is very thick, so I needed to go through the gun. If I use my 1.2, it's just not gonna come out. So I use the 1.3 because it really lays it on there. And I'm gonna go over this one last time. Blow myself off really well. This is very important. Very, very, very important. Blow yourself off all the time. Alright, here we go. You want to put this stuff on really nice and thick. Nice, 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 nice. All these cars have a very, very thick orange peel. Probably because they spray them thick so that you can't really see any of the imperfections. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spray at 31 PSI. Put that away. There we go. And I'm gonna start with the front, work my way back, just in case I run out. And with this stuff, like I said, if you're able, put the temperature down in the booth. It's at 75 now. You don't want to rush this. You want this to take its time. Very important. So pull trigger. Another thing I really recommend, highly recommend, before you clear it, clean the gun. Clean the crap out of the gun, okay? And I'm doing like an 85% overlap. Trying to keep it consistent. Try not to put my leg on the fender. Try not to slip. Try not to lose grip on my right foot. Try not to lose grip on my hand because I'm holding it so far and barely holding on to it. But I love this gun because I am able to do that because it's not so heavy. So I am able to do a little bit of a fake grip without having to be trying. But even then, it's hard. So you want to try to be as much as a robot as you possibly can, because this finish has to be consistent throughout the whole entire job. Because there is no polishing. You can't cut and polish things here. So you try your best to keep it consistent. Try your best to keep it even. Don't be rushing. Don't be flaring your gun, wailing your gun everywhere. Just take it easy. Just breathe. right? Breathe, breathe, breathe. And I'm gonna do one panel at a time here because I want every panel. I want to do the same thing on every panel. I know that a lot of people may wash the car, but I just don't trust the way I walk. Okay? I don't trust the way I walk. I walk funny. I walk with a limp sometimes. So this way I know exactly where I finish. I know exactly where I need to start on the next panel, and we're good to go. I'm gonna go straight to the other. I'm gonna go right here, and I'll go straight to the other side. But the good thing about this sewer is it's very thick, so you're actually able to apply it fairly thick. You can apply it very, very thick, a very, very wet coat. So you can see that's already starting to flash off and dull down. That's what you want. Looks like I might have enough. I might just have enough. Trying to plant my feet. Try not to move my feet too much. Right? Just trying to move my wrist and my arm. Try not to step to the side so that I don't speed up where I step. And come on, baby. Woo! All right. Now we know. Now we know in the second coat, I'm gonna need more. And I still have the bumpers to do. So, but this, we're gonna let that sit for about 10-15 minutes, maybe 20, depending on how it's drying. But I can see that the front is already flashing off and it's already dulling down, which is a good sign. Yeah, okay. Let's go. All right, we're ready to go. So I let this, because it's so humid, I had to leave this for 20 minutes, right? And as you can see, it's all nice, dulled down. And now we're gonna go ahead and put second coat. We're gonna go just as heavy. Still recording first. Just as heavy, and we'll be good to go. Right, gonna check it. 31 psi. We're gonna go with 30 psi. Boom. You want to make sure you're putting this on nice and thick. nice and consistent. Want to make sure you're keeping it nice and consistent. Doing that so the liner gets stretched out. Again, I'm probably doing like a 90% overlap, 85% overlap. You gotta put this on fairly thick. And I'm trying my best to keep it consistent. Keep my speed consistent from panel to panel. Okay. Woo! You almost got me there, little jerk. Not gonna happen, baby. Good thing about this tour, very hard to run. I'm doing the top first because I know that I may not have enough. Well, maybe I will, I'm not sure. But woo! She's cutting it close! She's being risky! But we've done it, boys and girls. We've done it. We've done it. All right, I'll show you this in a bit. So what you want to do with this, either let it air dry overnight or let it sit for 20 minutes and then bake it at 155, 160 for half an hour or so.